It's great to see you.
Nice to be here.
Can't believe we're on to the final season.
I know, I can.
Well, does it feel like it's been going on forever?
It does. I think this is the right moment to finish it.
Okay.
Yeah, it has been half of my life ever.
Exactly right. Growing up on this is just insane. But when it first started, and when you were first getting involved in it, what were your kind of expectations for how well it would do versus how well it has done?
I mean, I don't even think we were considering it. I was just a kid who was just so excited to be a part of this whole new world that I'd never, experienced, and getting to go and sort of be an adult, hang around with adults in a different city, being an actor, getting to experience this very lucky, privileged side of life that not many people get to experience at 10 years old. So I wasn't really thinking about is this going to be a resounding success? But certainly we didn't see in a million billion years that I'd be sitting here today 9 years on in the world's biggest TV show. Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Who took you under their wing when you kind of first came on? And still has, I guess.
I think definitely Christian Nairn, who played Hodor, has kind of been like a sort of mentor and very good at keeping feet on the ground. He doesn't take any nonsense.
Oh. Did it feel different shooting this season compared to the others, knowing it's?
It did actually, but kind of in a nice way. I think because we knew this is the last hurrah, and also because lots of us are now more together, in terms of geographically characters are getting close, whereas before we've kind of all been at opposite ends of the map. So there was a real, I think this season more than ever, a sense of camaraderie and kind of, a real sort of brotherhood between everybody, which really, so it felt like it was a nice way of ending it. It wasn't like, I mean, it was sad. There were a lot of tears.
It's so secretive around the whole Game of Thrones thing, especially when you're doing these press tours. And when you started being a kid, were people kind of worried that you were going to let secrets slip?
No, I think we got just drilled into us from, the age of 10. It's like, don't tell anyone anything, don't tell anyone anything, don't tell anyone anything. I mean, we all joke that we got like CIA training at Langley not to give anything away. I mean, you could waterboard us and we'd be fine. We wouldn't give away. Sorry.
No one's going to do that to you. You're okay. You're okay. But was there a particular storyline any elements over the whole course of it that you found really difficult?
There are just certain things where you're like, you can't quite remember whether this is about to happen or happened last season. There are things like that, and I can remember one year. I was at school, I was just chatting to my maths teacher about how, I've just become really good friends with this guy, Dean, who plays Tom and Baratheon. It's such a shame because he's dead now, and he's not. And they're like, what? He's not dead? I'm like, never mind, sorry.
I'm sure, plenty of people around you, though, have been trying to get secrets out, right?
Yeah, kinda. I think most people just know. I think everyone's just
They've got better, I'm guessing, over the years to not ask you stuff. Yeah. Is there any other shows? Because obviously Game of Thrones people get so excited about and have to, especially in this country, we get it like you either have to stay up really late and watch it or, the next morning. But are there any other shows for you which have kind of got you excited in the same way that people get excited over Game of Thrones?
Yeah, what have I been watching lately? I mean, I've been watching that thing Sex Education on Netflix.
That's so good.
I thought, that's something I've literally just binged straight through. But it's actually quite depressing. I think I just watch sort of the same programmes over and over again on just Peep Show. I think is all I watch all day, all night. Yeah.
Wow, amazing. Apart from obviously the camaraderie, like you said, that you formed with all these guys, what are you gonna miss most about it all? Because obviously you're gonna miss the people, so that's a given.
Yeah, okay, that's a given. Getting to go around and go to different places, and I'm actually gonna miss Belfast as well. We spent. Sorry, I don't mean that in such a surprised way. I didn't think I missed Belfast.
It's a lovely place.
And that's been sort of a home for us for the past 9 years, and it's been amazing watching that city really kind of grow and change into a really vibrant, busy, exciting place. So I'm gonna miss Belfast.
Is it kind of scary? Because I know, obviously when you've spent a long time, even in my job, I've been there a while, and I know when it comes for me to leave, there'll be a part of you that's like, it's daunting. You don't know what's coming next. Do you kind of feel like that?
Well, it's also kind of terrifying because I'm 19 and I've just finished the biggest television show in the world, so it's kind of like, I feel like I might have peaked early there. But no, it's exciting. It's kind of like a whole new, fresh world, and I'm just starting my life, and I feel like I've just finished one. So it's pretty thrilling.
Put the rest of us to shame. Like, seriously, I don't need to feel like that. You've done way more in your life, probably, than I have. And I'm way older. But, Isaac, good luck with what you do next.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Really nice to meet you.
Oh, wow. Go!
The stuff in the squad, hold on.